Next up is Drake Alling. Drake is a very enthusiastic individual. I've been able to see him in the weight room early in the mornings, always eager to learn and get better. When he is not rowing, he is either hanging out with his family or making his friends laugh. Drake, I'm so excited to hear what you have to say.
This is crazy. I'm on the stage in front of everyone. All right. I love Jimmy John's, and I believe that's the best sandwich place. Every time I go, I always stop and read the signs around the room. All of them are hilarious. A few of the best ones are, if you want a faster sandwich, you can make it yourself. And we'd love to see you naked, but state code requires your clothes. However, the best sign by far is 16 things that took me over 50 years to learn. This is a list of mostly humorous pieces of advice that a man named Dave Barry learned over his 50 years, such as, a person is nice to you, but rude to a waiter is not a nice person. Or, never under any circumstances take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night. So, in the spirit of this, I've compiled 6 things that took me 6 years of Baylor to learn. Number 1, spend more time outside. We hit the jackpot living on Earth. Anywhere else we'd either be freezing or burning to death. Yet we still spend most of our days sitting inside, which is sad, because we live in such a beautiful world. We have oceans so deep you can't see the bottom, glaciers of ice, and giant rocks that can take days to climb. We are able to see all of this. Now, I know no one has the time to visit a volcano or a glacier on a weekend, but there's still plenty of places you can go in Chattanooga, so try not to use all your time sitting on Fortnite. Number 2, make your own decisions and stand your ground. I struggled a lot in this my junior year. People would give me a recommendation or an idea, and I would just take it with no hesitation. I would assume others were always right and I was always wrong. But you know what they say about if you assume. You make an ASS out of you and me. I went on an Alaska backpacking trip last summer, and they told me the same thing. Even when I was supposed to be in charge, I would just use someone else's idea. People try to force what they want onto you, so you need to find balance between gut feeling and advice. Number 3, take care of your teeth. I got braces in 7th grade and got them off 2 years later. Most people I've talked to have barely broken any brackets. I broke over 20. I costed my parents an insane amount of money. I went to the dentist so many times I could probably fix it myself. Since then, my oral rehab has been going smoothly, thanks to Dr. Carrico. You only get one set of teeth, so don't lose them. Number 4, live your life and make your memories. When you're old and gray with grandkids, what are you going to tell them? About how you got 100 on some test? No. You're going to tell them about how you accidentally broke Coach Steele's pencil sharpener, or the time you brought the world's brightest flashlight to physics class and almost blinded Mr. Hoffman. These are core memories that don't deserve to be replaced with basic school ones that everyone has. Everyone's experience here is different, so don't live the same one that everyone else does. Make memories while you're here. Number 5, read your English books. I'll be serious for a second. I have not read every chapter of every book that was assigned to me here. It's very easy to look at online summaries, but when you're possibly missing out on peak, English teachers giving books is in the same vein as someone recommending you a good show. I've had the pleasure of learning about books like As I Lay Dying, The Catcher in the Rye, and Of Mice and Men. I agree that reading is more fun if it's not required, but if you bite the bullet and read your book, there's a good chance that it'll stick with you, like these books did for me. Lastly, number 6, the secret to getting anything you want. Freshman year, I decided to continue my Latin career under the teachings of Miss Miller. My first few months were rough. I was barely holding a B average. I heard Miss Miller talking about the elusive Titanic called LAD 400. I told her I wanted to make it. Drake, there is no possible way you'll ever make to LAD 400. This is not what Miss Miller said, but it's what I heard. So I told her I'd make it. And after that, I was hooked, obsessed to my goal that seemed so far out of reach. If you truly want something, you need to become addicted to it. My dad tells a story about his senior year of football. He wasn't picked for varsity. Tim Franklin stole his spot on left guard. And my dad says he knew as soon as it happened, he didn't work as hard as Tim who earned it. Regret hurts way more than being lazy, so stop wallowing all the time about the time you've already wasted and earn your goal. After 3 hard years of trudging through a language that doesn't even exist anymore, I made it to Latin 400, and I was given the opportunity to continue my academic journey into AP. This was a chance to show my freshman self that I had no limits. However, I remember the quote, Cannonball, my grandfather told me, Drake, if something's hard, just quit. Moral of the story, giving up is only good under 2 conditions. Number 1, if you won't regret it later. And number 2, if you don't let anyone else down. If you meet both these conditions, give up as much as you want. But giving up is not the secret to achieving your goals. Shout out to rowing. I would not have gotten here without you guys. Shout out to my grandparents for believing in me. Buffalo Wild Wings for being my favorite restaurant. Go Dolphins, powered by ChatGPT. Thank you.